Law of attraction, law of manifestation, the secret. These sentences or terms are way too popular these days. But is it really true that if we have a small desire or a goal, the entire universe is going to help us to manifest it? It is usually experienced by most of us that whenever we have a small goal to be achieved or a desire to be manifested, we have a whole bundle of fear that is accompanied with that feeling, isn't it? Am I capable? Is this going to work? These factors are going to create hurdles and disturbances. Oh, there are these energies also which is against us right from my birth. Some people have told me the place I am in, the circumstance that I am going through is not going to let this happen, and what not. Now, amidst all this fear, if somebody is telling you that all your goals, if it holds a pure intention, is going to be supported by the abundant cosmic energy itself, would you be able to believe it? Yes, says the quantum principle. In today's special episode, let us try to understand how this can be a reality in your life as well if you follow some basic principles. So, in the first part, let us try to understand those 4 basic principles which are of utmost importance to be understood before even we try to decipher how this law of intention or law of universe or law of manifestation can work for us. The very first one is the law of attraction. Yes, attraction, as the very word tells us, emphasizes on what you are is what you attract. We all have a beautiful energy field around us called as a biofield in quantum physics or as aura in a layman's language. Now, this is like a magnetic field which will help us attract what we hold as a deep feeling within our own selves. As in, if you're too fearful, if you're in panic, if you're thinking negative, if you're skeptical, or if you're going through a lot of negative emotions, you'll land up attracting people, situation, circumstance, which will amplify or increase more of such negative energies in you or in your circumstances. But if you hold a lot of positive intentions, positive thought, positive feeling, or positivity within you, you will automatically start attracting more and more positive people, positive circumstance, positive situations, which will amplify with your pure intention that you hold inside yourself. So, law of attraction tells us in simple terms that what you are is what you attract. Now, the second most important principle is the principle of intention. The very famous book, The Alchemist, tells us that if your intentions are pure, then the entire universe is going to help you to manifest that into a reality. So, the intention that we hold, the clarity that we have towards wanting to create something into reality is very, very important. Now, I am emphasizing here on the word intention because lot of therapy clients who come to me asking about basic principles as to how they can turn their dream into reality fail to understand that the subconscious mind cannot hold two contradicting belief systems in the same space. As in, you cannot say, I want to die, I'm not interested in this life, I'm useless, I hope God takes my life away as soon as possible. And you can't again go to a therapist or a doctor and say, can you please heal my tumor, can you help my back pain to be rectified. So the mind which gets confused usually manifests that which have deeper negative emotions. So this can be applicable to any desire that you hold in life. It could be wanting to manifest a job or wanting to win in some competition. You can't feel worthless and also try to manifest a feeling of wanting to in some competition or some race. So it is very important for us to understand that the principle of intention has to be very well defined by us. Now the third one is also very crucial and important. It is the principle of right energy and vibration. So all that you want to attract in life is nothing but a bundle of energy. Everything in this whole universe is nothing but frequency or energy or vibration. I am sure you agree with me on this. Now, if your intention, if your desire to manifest something is not in alignment with that vibration, with that frequency, you will not be able to tune into the energy of what you want to attract. For instance, what you want to turn into reality, if it's giving you or going to give you a feeling of pompous or some rich feeling or immense happiness with very low, emotionally down, sad, pathetic feeling inside, you can't tune into its frequency. It's as simple as tuning into a frequency of a radio station. So the principle of frequency has to be definitely taken care. Now the fourth principle is my favorite, and I keep telling this to a lot of my therapy clients, even while they come for treatment of their physical or mental ailments. Without absolute belief that they will be healed and healing will take place through their innate power, healing cannot unfold no matter who your therapist is or whom you are taking treatment from or what approach you are taking. Yes, it is this absolute faith that will put you into that grid of synchronicity to attract what is fascinating your mind and what you really deeply aspire to attract. So having faith in your own self, having faith in the entire setup, having faith in the divine cosmic play is very, very crucial. Now, if these four principles are most important, how do we prepare ourselves to be participating in these principles are also important, isn't it? So in this video, I will also share with you some important tips by following which you will automatically adopt these theories and be in a very good position to manifest your desires magically as expressed right from the ancient times by our sages or by latest researchers, philosophers or spiritual mentors. Well, the most important thing here is, as I told you earlier, clarity of desire. First, jot down or have clarity, this is exactly what I want, and anything against it is something that I probably generated as a negative thought and it doesn't hold true to me. This specific thing is what I want to manifest. So that with that clarity itself, you will shut down all the unwanted attached negative feelings and thoughts related to it. Now the second most important thing is you should be able to visualize with clarity what you really want to create. Now visualization, most of them feel bad that no, I don't get vivid pictures in my mind, so how do I do that? No, that is not the thing. Visualization is holding a clear cut feeling or having absolute clarity as to how that experience will be to you after you manifest it. For example, if you want to get pregnant, what is that feeling? What is that motherly feeling? How is that parenting going to be? What is that immense joy you will experience? If you can get into that mode of thinking, it is sufficient. That will give you absolute clarity to your subconscious to be able to be in a good position to manifest that. Now, along with this, I've already shared this a couple of times, positive short sentences or affirmations are going to be of great help. For instance, telling I am getting better day by day, I am healthy, I am leading a happy, prosperous life, I share harmonious relationship with my husband or wife. So if you are able to repeat this, your mind will automatically generate thoughts wherein you can take appropriate actions to be able to reach to the point you want to be in. Now this leads us to the next important point as to how appropriately we have to take actions at the right time. By now I am sure many of the viewers might be thinking, oh, if you just sit down, close your eyes and think and believe universe will do, will it come and do cooking in my house? Will it feed me? No, it is not going to. It is you who has to take actions. Now all these principles, when you believe, when you participate, when you practice, is going to give you that enthusiasm and encouragement for you to go there and act. Do those actions. Now with this, the actions will unfold itself like a magical pattern where you will be motivated like never before to choose what is right and what is not appropriate. We have seen in our society many a times, just to manifest some desires, most of the times materialistic ones, they take wrong path. They don't care if it's having a negative impact on the society or our neighbors or our own self. They just want to be very selfish and greedy, but in the long run that is going to trouble them as well. We have been seeing such things on a daily basis, isn't it? So when you have absolute clarity, you know what not to choose and what to choose, so that in the long run you and the whole lot of people connected with you can be benefited. Now the basic principle, which I'm sure any book on law of manifestation, if you read, no matter which video you watch, this will be definitely discussed. That is the principle of gratitude. If you want to create something, you should already be in the space of feeling happy, lucky, and as if you are worth that whole experience, and you are already experiencing that deep, immense thank you note for that feeling. So being in gratitude, whether for the goal that you want to achieve or for whatever little things that you have which already exist in your life, being in that state of mind frequently helps you to be in a better receptivity to be able to attract things that you really desire. Now attracting could be anything, starting from a good state of mind to health to materialistic desire. Now we have to most importantly here understand that you have to release and let go of the attachment on creating something into reality, because most of the people feel that if that is not manifested, their life is doomed, their happiness is going to end, or probably somebody is going to not give them enough respect or position what they desire if they don't manifest what is very important for them. That is not true. You will have to first release the attachment on what you want to attract, because if you're too anxious about wanting to attract something, your mind thinks that there is another panic which is generated through goal manifestation process, and there's a possibility that the subconscious mind rejects that as well. So believe in manifesting it, believe in the potential that you hold in creating that into reality, and release it to the universe thinking it will help you for sure. It has kept you alive for so long, it has given you this desire, it will also help you to manifest it. Why not? But if for some reason something else is going to happen, then that means it is for your highest good. So having absolute faith in the universe, not that, like kids, if something doesn't work, then you start cursing the universe and then you don't follow any of these things. That immaturity should never be there in us. Before I wind this video, I'm going to give you 3 very, very important tips personally from my side, in the experience of seeing thousands of people unfold their potential through hypnotherapy or through deep relaxation techniques through which their subconscious mind becomes active. So the very first thing is you've got to be very ethical in wanting to manifest something. So if you get too greedy or too selfish in wanting something, not caring about others' comfort, or even creating trouble in others' life just because you want something, is going to backfire at you someday. So please ensure that you are very ethical in this process. Second thing is definitely patience. Nothing in nature is going to happen overnight. You have to have a lot of patience to wait to see the rhythm and pattern with which it's going to unfold, and in the process how beautiful a person you are going to be in or while achieving that beautiful goal. And the third one is mandatory. Perseverance, we say. Constantly working and reworking, working and reworking on what you really desire or deserve. Without these principles, the law of attraction might just sound like a placebo effect. So do try this and let me know how you felt about adopting these principles into your life. Next time I'm going to meet you again with another useful tip on drugless therapy. Until then, do take care of yourself. Namaste.